Good day, ma'am and sir. I am Kenneth Carbonel and we are here to present our capstone project entitled Enterprise Resource Plan for Kusroha Elementary School using wireless access for school year 2020-2021.
I am Malcolm King Estrada, and this is Chapter 1, the background of study. The first wireless access point is introduced by Proxim Corporation, which is started in 1994, and the branded range is LAN 2. The wireless access points are networking devices that extend the internet connection of the router. The range of wireless access point is 46 meters or 150 feet in indoors and 92 meters or 300 feet in outdoors.
Objective: to have a clear communication while minimizing expense, time, and effort for the teacher, to provide digital tools for administrators, and to enable dynamic digital learning to adapt the new ways of learning which is online. Paradigm of the study. In the analysis part, we put wireless network connection and network devices. We want to analyze the network connection inside the Kursua Elementary School, and we analyze the network devices if it's working. In the design part, we put wireless access points and switch devices. In the simulation prototyping, we use packet tracing application to illustrate how wireless access point distribute the network connection of the principal's office. Management. In this part, we put the network security and policies. We manage the policies and the rules of the elementary school while installing the wireless access point to not violate any rules and policies inside the school. Monitoring. We want to monitor the scalability of the network and the speed of the network. Also, we monitor the physical hardware that we implement. In implementation part, we want to implement a wireless access point in the Costura Elementary School to extend the range of the internet connection in the principal's office.
Statement of the problem. How may the enterprise resource plan be designed using wireless access point phases in terms of analysis, design, simulation prototyping, implementation, monitoring, and management?
Scope and limitation of the study. Our studies covered the design, the development of the network design for Cosor Elementary School, the network connection inside the elementary school, and how the wireless access point handle or extend the range of network connection in the school.
Significance of the study. These are the beneficiaries of our study. First, the Cruz Roja Elementary School. It will help the school to extend range the connection of a network to the router. Elementary school employees. It will help the employees to submit and distribute the school works. Future researchers. This may serve as a basis for future research that they will be conducting. The university students. This is to the university students, for it will give them information about the wireless access points. And students of Cruz Roja. It will help the student of Cruz Roja easily process all they want in that school.
Chapter 2. Our study are use the developmental research to aim providing the processes of instruction design, development, and evaluation. Research local. Our study are located at Cross Roja, Cabanatuan City. Data gathering. These are respondents, teachers, students, utilities personnel.
Chapter 3, Result and Discussion, Analysis. In this chapter, we do a asynchronous meeting to to share every member's different ideas about our study. Before we plan this study, we contact one teacher from the Rosroa Elementary, which is Mrs. Rita Ramos. She's a English teacher and she tells some problems inside the school, like the network connection are very poor and the range of their the range of the connection inside their school are also poor. This is our design.
This is pricing table, the network equipments that we use in our study. First, we use wireless access point worth 6,000 pesos each. Next is 24-port gigabit switch. This is worth of 20,900 pesos each. Then we use UTP cable. This is worth of 4,299 pesos. And we use the RJ45 worth of 1,046 pesos each.
Simulation and prototype. In this simulation, it illustrates how the wireless access point extend the range of the router of principal's office and how the wireless access point distribute every network connection to the different clients. Procedure and network configuration.
This is our network configuration or network procedure in our Capson Fire Gig. First, you need to open the Cisco Packet Tracer application and then click the wireless access point and then choose the home router and then go to switch devices and click the PT switch. Then click the wireless devices and choose the APPT. It serves as your wireless access point. And then go to end devices, then click the PC0 and PC1. It serves you as your clients, and then go to switch, then turn up, and then change the port into gigabit ethernet to handle the huge data network connection. And then connect the home router into switch using crossover cable. Go to connection and click the crossover cable, connect into gigabit ethernet port. After that, you need to set up or configure the wireless access point 1. Go to click the wireless access point 1, config, then port 1, then choose web, and then enter the web key. After that, change the SSID to determine the wireless access point, then close. Do this on the second wireless access point. Configs port 1 and then web. Input the different web key to determine the wireless access point easily. Then change the SSID or the name of the wireless access point and then close. After you set up the wireless access point, you need to connect using straight through cable into switch and to the gigabit ethernet port. After that, set up the or configure the PC to connect. Just turn up the PC, then change the port into wireless port to make the client wireless. Then go to setup, PC wireless, connect, refresh, wait until the name of the wireless access point appear, and then connect to the WAP1. Enter the wireless WAP1 web key or the wireless access point 1 password and then connect, then close. Do this on the second client. Turn up, change the port into wireless, and then turn on. Go to PC wireless, connect, refresh, wait until appear the second wireless access point which is WAP2. Then connect and then input the wireless access point to password or web key. Connect then closed. After you setting up or make the connection of each devices, you can check the IP address of the client and make sure that the client is dynamic to have a automatic IP address coming from the router. And then go to the command prompt to check if the network connection of each devices are working. Just type the IP address or ping the IP address of the client one. As you can see, it's reply or give some response. And let's try the second client if the first client is send a feedback or response. It's also response. So this is just an example of our network caption project to show or illustrate what happened into wireless access points.
Implementation. Our study are implement switch devices, wireless access point, and connectivity between the principal's office and the to and distribute the network connection to the designated elementary room area. Monitoring and management. We we monitor the network equipment, network connection, and the range of connection to easily understand for the client how useful the wireless access point. And we provide the digital tools or manuals to solve easily if there's possible risk happen in the wireless access point. We manage also the network equipment, the network connection, and the range of connection to to show to show the wireless access point are very useful. Chapter 4 Conclusion. In this chapter, we find out that the designing, planning, building network connection, and extending the range of the network connection and handle the scalability of the network are also very helpful for the enterprise. Recommendation. This is we recommend this for the Cruzro Elementary School and the future researcher that our study are very useful and it also great help for the future researcher that will also use this study in the near future. Before we plan and start our study, we contact Ma'am Rita Ramos. She's an English teacher from the Cusco Elementary School, and we have a some conversation and tell what the problem inside the Cusco Elementary School. And this is our conversation.
I am Rizzalyn Joy Samatra.
I'm Malcolm King Estrada.
I am Kenneth C. Carbonel, and that's all our capstone presentation. Thank you for listening, and God bless.